Hi, in this slide, I want to talk about a quick fix bribe approach to change, which, I had to learn by experience didn't work. When I first got out into the distribution world at the age of 24, and I was helping to turn around a sick, primarily paper distribution company in the Midwest. Um, it turns out that quick and dirty, we were making about, I don't know, 70 errors per thousand line items picked. So I put in a zero error program. And I said, look, here's time going by here, and here's our performance level. Basically, you want errors to go down, or we turn around and say, what percent of line items were picked correctly, and we want to get a 99.99% or 99.95. We want to have 5 screw-ups per thousand items processed was sort of a goal. So I said, here's where we are right here, and we want to get up here and stay there over time. So if we can make some sort of improvement, then here's this bribe. Everybody's going to get X dollars. The whole team can do it. So you guys all figure it out and do it. And what happened was, from the time I put the bribe in, errors improved dramatically. The picking accuracy improved dramatically, and it stayed there for about 2 weeks, and then it started to go down. And actually, it overshot on the downside, because what happened was at first it didn't, but then I found out that people were cheating. And what really went on was, because I didn't know what the kinetic chain was in those days, and I didn't rethink things systematically, and people would say, oh my gosh, errors are important. So everybody kind of did extra hustle work. Every time they did something, they double checked it to make sure that they didn't screw up. So by double checking their own work, errors temporarily probably dropped and accuracy went up. But after they did that for 2 weeks, they kind of got tired and lax, and errors started to pop up again. But when they saw this in the chart, what happened was it sort of leveled off, and I was coming out of the men's room, and over a bank of file cabinets, I heard somebody in inside sales say, okay, look, that's my bad. But to save us both paperwork, if you just eat that, that's fine. It was a price problem. What I'll do is, the next time you call, I'll give you a discount on that invoice, and then we'll be even. That'll save us all the paperwork. So I realized that people were starting to sort of cheat the system to make the numbers look better, and then morale was going down. So I basically had to stop and start all over again, and I did a fishbone diagram and statistical, where did errors come from, where were the vital few that created the most errors, and went there, and every solution after was a system solution in a sense. And sure enough, chunk, errors went up, and we had a great success. But to focus on a desirable outcome number, we're going to get 40 new customers this quarter. We're going to sell 20% more widgets from supplier XYZ. These are sort of sales goals, output goals. So do whatever you have to make those goals happen. That's not the way that things are going to happen. And there's a concept here called homeostasis, which is how our body stays at 98.6 degrees. Or we have a certain comfortable weight zone. So we start to try to eat less and exercise more, and our body just gets more efficient to try to hang on to that set weight. So that's the way ecosystems work. They tend to just want to keep doing what they're doing, and we have to figure out how to break that. Now, the next section we're going to go into is the 3 phases of change: the beginning, the transition, and then the end, consolidating, scale, amplify section. So this ends the deep dive into why people resist change, and what are the specific little ways we can understand that and deal with it. Thank you.